Thought I'd make a video on some thoughts of a few topics. Kind of bored, still getting situated in my apartment. Plumbing's not working right now, and can't use the toilet for the rest of the night until tomorrow morning, unless I have to go really bad. And then they said just use the toilet downstairs. I feel fine for right now. Gotta go, you gotta go, right? So I was thinking about something that was really important. You know, I hadn't made a topic about this whole DJ stuff, and I think it was worth me talking about that. If any of this was really real, where there were going to be people with DJ contracts, it adds so much confusion to me personally. And what I have to say about it, because how is it possible that you're going to be able to give every one of these DJs that I knew, which used to come to my house, and I used to go to Michael's, used to go to Eric's a lot, Biggie Soul's house, and a few of the group of friends that used to DJ a lot, give them all DJ contracts, depending on how much money they make, what those rules are, because some of them didn't pan out and stay on the side of things until they get it, and get the all glory of, you know, the DJ world, you know. And I haven't DJ'd since I think I was 27 the last time. I scratched a couple times, and it wasn't until I was about 25 where I finally just put it away. I really wasn't working on scratching. I wasn't really doing anything. You know, I really don't count if you spin some records one day and you go scratching, do a scratch session 3 or 4 times in a single 6 months. I don't really consider that as a DJ, and that is an art form of practice, a dedication, because it's not really a dedication to any of that. And I stopped buying music frequently when I was about 25, and I'm 40 years old now. But after watching a few videos on Michael Rossiter's son, I forgot his name, which is his wife's son. I used to see him going to his house, lived at his house, and see him growing up when he was just a little kid. And he's all grown up. He's like 20 years old now, and I noticed that he's been DJing. DJing at the Jimmy Porter Park, which is the park that me and Michael and Eric and Chris Martinez and Kevin, we call him Gimp, all were DJ there, and a few other people. Now it's like they have, Chris Jarris. So, and I think it may be 1 or 2 other frequent people I can't think of right now. But then a whole bunch of random people just started showing up. And, you know, and I think to myself, you know, after seeing his son play, and he seems to be DJing, going to clubs and DJing with, if I were to put anyone that had talent, anyone that had, and I'm not saying this because I'm scared of Michael, I'm not saying this because, I'm saying this just at a musical point of view from what I see and can hear. I think he is extremely talented. He has extreme potential to be a very talented DJ. I heard him mix on some videos, and I have never heard a full session mix, but I was extremely impressed. I was very impressed with his ability of mixing. I think, in my opinion, his mixing ability was better than any one of us. Any one of us that were mixing. I noticed how he does a lot of the same cues that Michael used to do, or was doing whenever I DJed with him. And he's probably been DJing since he was like 7 years old, 8 years old. I don't even, because I stopped hanging around with him as soon as he was about 7 or 8. wasn't going to that house anymore. But an extremely talented DJ for sure. I think, in my prediction, I think he's the next coming up big time DJ in the world. If it were to come to all of us that were DJs, I definitely think it's him. I also think that, given just the numbers of times that I've been around Michael's wife and his kid and his family, was specifically Michael and his wife and what he talked and how he was just for that part of his family, because he had his mom and Richard and all them, but I'm talking about his wife and his kid and him. I think that if somebody got slapped, like, I don't know if somebody slapped their mother or slapped somebody, I think he could have been the one that could have done, because young and his mom was kind of like, I think it has to do something with the Mexican culture. I hope he didn't do anything like that, because there's all these things, these speculations I'm almost going, maybe I'm just going crazy too. I'm not trying to put baloney with baloney. But, I do hope the best for his family. I was very impressed with his talent. I was very impressed. Listening to him mix, I think he's the next upcoming top DJ, without a doubt. He's way better when it comes to mixing and transitioning and cues than any of us. That's my opinion. I mean, he can really follow that rhythm very well, very well. And thought I'd make a video of that, and I'm hoping that some of my projects get to finish out, where I get to build. I've always wanted to build at least a few turntables, custom-made Technique turntables, and I want to build them customly made to how I knew the person, what I think they represented, and what they wanted, and how they were when we used to all DJ and hang out as a crew. For Eric Quintero, probably for Mike, maybe for also Chris Martinez. Chris Martinez stopped DJing a long time ago as well. Even Kevin, which just played drum and bass, and Bruce isn't here anymore with us, to my understanding. He passed away, but if I were to ask and say anything of this, I would have built him a turntable as well. But I definitely would like to do something like that in my projects, aside from the model ship building, model ships that I'm going to be building and customly made. And the model ships, I love just putting spiritual, religious ideas and mythology to the ships of spirituality, and it's something that I feel pretty passionate about. I thought I'd make a video on that, and I'll talk about some of the subjects that are kind of also on my mind.